Helping the unhoused in Fayetteville, one pastor says he is seeing a big increase of people needing housing and fewer resources to get that job done. 5 News reporter Morgan Wrigley is in here now to talk about the issues he says he is facing. Morgan?
Darren, the pastor at Good Shepherd Lutheran Church in Fayetteville says it's not uncommon for them to seek help for those in the community. And lately, he has seen an increase in those needing housing. Today, he's calling on the city to provide more resources to help the rising demand.
That's where we often feel kind of stuck, is like, what else can we do?
Clint Schneckloth, pastor at Good Shepherd Lutheran Church in Fayetteville, says in the past, they could provide resources to people who needed housing.
There were these programs you could recommend and help people get into in order to get them supportive housing.
But now he says it's more of a challenge.
All of those funds are exhausted, that even the websites that you go to with the city of Fayetteville that are supposed to be housing resources simply say that even the wait lists are closed.
The Hearth Program is a federally funded program offered by the city of Fayetteville to aid those experiencing homelessness. Community Resources Director Yolanda Field says when people apply for the program, they're placed on a by name list.
A listing of individuals that are unsheltered, and they are given a vulnerability score. So of course, the higher the score, then that means that they're more vulnerable and need to be housed quickly.
Field says there are several reasons why that list is not cycling quickly.
What is taking our folks longer to find housing is the fact that a lot of the, not all, but a lot of the complexes or landlords are, of course, they do background checks. And our clients, our participants have challenges with background checks, whether it be with rental history, with credit history, or with criminal records.
And another issue, she says, is funding.
The units have to be there. Then we have to get the folks qualified to rent. And there has to be funding to provide all of the assistance necessary, because we're talking permanent supportive housing.
Pastor Schneckloth says he's calling on city leadership to make that funding a priority.
My biggest frustration is if you look at what the city's doing, they're not putting housing first. So we find ways to spend millions of dollars on all kinds of other things. So where's our investment in making sure that people have housing, if that's really actually a priority for us?
Pastor Schneckloth says his church is still actively working to help where they can. He says they have even housed people in the church, being a sanctuary church for years. And he suggests that all churches in the area look at ways they can help in the housing crisis in our area. Morgan Wrigley, 5 News.